guys for coming back to watch another one of my videos. This is my 5 a.m. morning routine. You guys can tell that I woke up at 5:24, I think is what it said. So yeah, I woke up pretty late this morning, but I still just pushed forward. There was some things I didn't get to do, but I'd rather snooze my alarm a few times apparently. So my kids do wake up at 5:45. Well, that's at least the time that I try to wake them up. Sometimes they don't roll out of bed until about 6, which is okay. We still have plenty of time, but I do have to leave the house by 7 every day just to make sure I can make it to work on time, because I have about an hour and a half commute depending on traffic. So I get them going. I do have to make a few little rounds every single time, kind of saying, come on, let's get up, time to go. Does it help? No, because they're still in bed. Then I go ahead and I start making my bed. One thing that has really changed how I feel when I come home from work is a made bed, because it looks like I had my life together before I left, and by the time I get home, at least something is still stable. So I recommend everyone just trying it for a little while, see if you can do it, and see if it makes you guys feel any better. Kids requested cinnamon rolls for breakfast, which I don't usually do, but they get them every once in a while, and that's just because they're not very filling. So I try to just keep these in moderation, but I will of course spoil my kids at any point in time. And this cat, I love him to death, but I think that he's starting to act like my dogs a little bit. I don't know if it's, you are who you surround yourself with, and he runs around like a dog and he sits like a dog. It's really cute, but I've never owned a cat, so it's kind of confusing. Also add heavy whipping cream on top of my cinnamon rolls. It gives it such a nice gooey flavor instead of like the dried out ones, because they're not homemade obviously, but it just helps. I can't explain it. They're so good. You guys have to try the heavy whipping cream on top of your cinnamon rolls. You will not go back. Requested a Uncrustable for lunch, which I'm not opposed to giving to her because they're quick and easy, but she only gets these between once and twice a week, and the rest of it is very protein heavy. I tried to just really push the protein with my kids because they eat dinner, but they don't eat as much as I like for them to do it, so I try to do it at their lunchtime. you see, my son is really dragging this morning. I think we were all just tired from the weekend, but I had to give him a little extra nudge, and then I go ahead and I get myself dressed. I have no idea what I wear every single day. Like, I check the weather that night before, have an outfit in mind, switch it up as soon as I wake up. And so I spend at least like 5 minutes just looking in my closet trying to find something, and I pick out the most simplest outfits every single time because I want to be comfortable. And with the kids back in school, I give them daily gummies. Well, vitamins, not gummies, but I swear by these Flintstone. I took them as a kid, and I'm a rock star now. So my kids are getting the same exact kind, but just in the chewy form, not the chalk that we had in the 90s. But once I do that, I go ahead and I head upstairs. I have about 10 minutes to do my hair. I've simplified my routine to where I can get hair and makeup done within about 10 to 15 minutes. I don't put a lot of makeup on when I go to work because I have no one there to impress, so I just make sure I look presentable. And to avoid curling my hair for about 30 minutes, I've done this trick with this Revlon. I just twist it, make sure it gets nice and hot. And I know it looks kind of silly because it's like 2 pigtails, but once they cool, it gives you very nice loose waves in your hair. I get so many compliments every single time I do this. And I have about 6 minutes to find something to eat and also pack my lunch. And this day I felt like a Uncrustable was the best choice since I already packed one for my daughter. I was like, I'll go ahead and I'll take one too. This is a conversation between me and my daughter, and she was telling me like all the drama at high school, and I am so glad I am no longer in high school. So glad.
Look, you've already turned up this brand new shoe. You've got to be careful with
And yes, I still help my kids put on their shoes because these New Balances give him the hardest time. But he enjoys wearing them, and he also had PE this day. But I also want to thank you guys for watching another one of my videos. I appreciate it, and I love watching my channel grow with you guys. So I will see you in my next one.